It's been 11 or 12 days since I've seen my girls, and just the whole work trip is starting to wear on me. Homesick is not really the right word for it, but I think just I'm getting some travel fatigue.
We soar to infinity. We're going at the speed of light. Bring me higher. You lift my feet up from the ground. I wish upon the shooting star that you make me lighter. And now you hit my heart with the speed of light.
Just hit the 5 mile mark. Gonna turn it around, taking it nice and easy today. It's been overcast and drizzling the entire time. A little warm, but otherwise, some of my favorite running conditions.
Of a heartbeat, echoing eternity. We will travel 1,000 light years. We soar to infinity. We're going at the speed of light. Bring me higher. You lift my feet up from the ground. I wish upon the shooting star that you make me lighter. And now you hit my heart with the speed of light.
All right, 10.42 miles, 8:17 per mile. Taking it nice and easy today. Whew. Feeling good.
Back in the room for the day. It is 11:20. In the overall scheme of things, not too late, but as I feared, the day was pretty slow to start off, and then after dinner, that's when everything kind of picked up. And yeah, so now I'm pretty tired. But more than that, kind of like it's been 11 or 12 days since I've seen my girls, and just the whole work trip is starting to wear on me. Homesick is not really the right word for it, but I think just I'm getting some travel fatigue. I'm getting tired of having to like hand wash my running clothes every day in the shower. I'm getting tired of hotel food, getting tired of sitting in a conference room, and just all that. So I'm ready to go home. I think we've got about 3, hopefully not 4 more days left. Starting tomorrow, things should kind of like pick up in terms of like the days are gonna really just fly by. So hopefully it's just because like we had a little bit of a lull over the weekend, and that's what got me to kind of like, take a breath to realize that I wasn't having like the best time ever. I mean, not that I'm having a bad time, and not that I'm not grateful to have the work. Working all day, every day, is tough. Even though, and then when you I guess the better way to say it is like when you're working constantly, like I normally do on these projects, you don't have a moment to take a break and think about missing your family and things like that. And I had that chance here, and that makes this trip a little bit harder. Plus, my wife's been helping me out by sending me lots and lots of pictures of the girls. I'm still on the fence as to whether that actually helps or not. My general feeling is that when my wife is, like, when the situations are reversed, my wife travels much more frequently for work than I do. When she's gone, I try not to FaceTime or phone calls or anything like that, because I feel like if the girls just kind of do their thing while my wife is gone, we can get through the week easy and no one misses mommy too much. Usually, like, if she leaves like on a Sunday night, by the time we get to like Wednesday or Thursday, they're starting to feel it, and I can tell because they're a little extra tired and they're a little extra crabby and they're a little extra like kind of moody a little bit. So there's like a fatigue that happens, and I do that a lot for them, but I also do it kind of for me. It's just easier for me to just kind of get through the week if it's like, all right, when mommy's gone, it's just us, we're going to get through it. And I kind of tried to do the same thing with my trip, with me being gone this time, and I usually do, and I usually do fine. But this time, my daughter, about a week into it, 7 days into it, wanted to FaceTime. So we FaceTimed, and that was nice. And then we FaceTimed a couple of days later, and that was nice too. And my wife's been sending me a lot of pictures of the girls, because I've been, telling her that I miss everybody. And I just think that makes it harder for me. Again, couple that with the fact that I've had, a chance to take a breath on this work trip. It's just making it a little bit hard. So, I'm ready to go home. Everyone else on this project is kind of ready to go home too. So we got to make it around this last bend, and then we'll be in the home stretch, and then, we'll get out of here. We're doing good work. I think it's working out pretty well, but there's just a little bit more to do before I can go home. And I can't wait.
Yo, what's going on?